Phil Lindemann with your Krystal 93 News at noon on Monday. More delays now in a pair of criminal cases against Justin Ord. He's a Breckenridge contractor accused of swindling elderly clients and skipping out on nearly $2 million in taxes. Ord's attorney asked for more time this morning, and he won another 5 weeks for his client. They'll be back in court just before Thanksgiving. Breckenridge town attorneys claim immunity in a personal injury lawsuit filed by the family of a local disabled woman. The town wants to dismiss that suit from Mike McManus. McManus claims his disabled daughter was sexually assaulted more than 20 times by a homeless man living in the woods near Pinewood Village 2 off Airport Road. Those apartments are owned by the town and managed by Quorum Real Estate Group. McManus tells Krystal 93 he will take this to a Supreme Court if needed. Authorities hope 2 silver teeth and a composite sketch solve the mystery of a body found partially mummified in Officers Gulch just west of exit 201 in Frisco. A local man discovered the body 10 days ago. The body had been there for 2 weeks to 2 months. Summit County coroner says our recent dry, warm spell preserved the body. Authorities are still digging up answers in Cripple Creek, where 1 person was killed and a dozen more stranded on a mine tour. A 46-year-old local tour guide died when a mine shaft elevator broke down late last week. That tour group was stuck 1,000 feet underground for 6 hours. Lake Dillon is shrinking as we settle into autumn. It is sitting at 88% full today. Lake Dillon hit capacity about 3 months ago. Flows into the blue, they're just barely below average, and they'll stay there until spring runoff. Denver Water is planning a trio of capital projects for its largest reservoir. All 3 are upgrades to the outflow facility above and below the dam. Says Denver Water, these address small issues before they become a problem. A rafter who suffered a seizure was safely evacuated from the Class 4 rapids in Gore Canyon on the Upper Colorado. Rescuers used the nearby railroad tracks to reach him. November ballots are in the mail today, but you might not get yours until tomorrow. Post office employees, they got the day off for Indigenous Peoples Day, formerly Columbus Day. Just this morning, NASA launched a spacecraft to one of Jupiter's most tantalizing moons, Europa. It will take the craft 5.5 years to reach the gas giant. Once there, it will photograph and study Europa. Scientists are convinced there is liquid water buried under a thick crust of ice. Local fire danger remains very high today, with Stage 1 fire restrictions here in Summit. Campfires at dispersed campsites are not allowed. In sports, the Broncos lost to the Chargers yesterday, 23-16. Tonight, the Avalanche play the Islanders at 7. And in local sports, from Cassandra Schultz and Associates with American Family in Dillon, Summit High Cross Country put on a show at Air Academy on Saturday. They nearly swept the field. Ella Hagan won the girls' race. Josh Shriver took second for the boys, and they led both teams to easy team wins. Also Saturday, boys soccer beat Loveland 3-0. Phil Lindemann, Krystal 93 News.